from shocking everyone with his real feelings about being a famous actor, to running for the hills after playing producer and lead guy for Apple TV. Here's why Spider-Man star Tom Holland hates Hollywood. The Hollywood megastar shocked everyone with this big reveal. Turns out the fame and fortunes got his spidey senses tingling, and not in a good way. Tom didn't hold back and spilled that while he's a die-hard cinema fan, he's not too keen on the whole Hollywood scene. No one could have seen this coming. Calling the entertainment biz scary, he claimed the industry was not for him. Now, don't get it twisted, Tom's not throwing in the towel just yet. He's well aware that he's part of the beast that is Hollywood. And yeah, he kinda likes rubbing elbows with the industry big shots. But here's the kicker. He's constantly on the lookout for an escape route. Can you blame him? Who wouldn't want to lead a semi-normal life away from the paparazzi's prying eyes? And you've got to admit, Holland's candor is seriously refreshing. It's not every day you hear an A-lister come clean about their fears of the business. But that's not all, because Tom's got the secret sauce to avoid falling into the Hollywood trap. He's all about focusing on what makes him happy. And you know what that is? Family, friends, golf, and oh, most importantly, his girlfriend, Zendaya. He also threw serious shade at his fellow actors who couldn't handle the glitz and glam. The actors seen people crumble under the pressure, losing themselves to this crazy showbiz world. Even the ones who survived had one rough journey. Take Michael Cera. Yes, the awkward, charming guy who took over the screen in 2007 with Superbad and Juno. From what I've heard, Michael hated playing the fame game. The social network actor confessed that he had no clue on how to handle all that attention. On top of that, he was hardly 19 years old when Superbad hit the screens. Imagine being that age and suddenly becoming a Hollywood sensation. The spotlight turned Michael into one nervous wreck. He felt so uncomfortable in his own skin that he got all paranoid and weird. So now you know who to blame when the next bizarre Michael interview goes viral. But it gets worse. Turns out, people thought they could get all handsy with him just because he was a kid. While child actors quit Screenland all the time, even old icons like Gene Hackman struggle with the glitz of the silver screen. In 2004, this legendary actor threw up his hands and vanished into thin air, leaving the world in shock. And guess what? He never looked back. The rumor mill went into overdrive about the real reason behind this shocker. Some whispered it was all about his marriage and getting that dream family life. But the veteran actor spilled the beans years later, and it had nothing to do with being a family man. Nope. It was the stress of stardom that took a toll on him. The Oscar winner stepped away from the limelight because he couldn't handle the pressure anymore. And there he went, saying goodbye to the toxic Hollywood life into peaceful New Mexico. The thing is, a lot of people don't dig the limelight 24/7, and definitely not when it comes to their romances. Holland's one of them. Paparazzi can be a real pain, so no wonder the actor wants to keep his love nest tucked away from flashing cameras. Plus, he's a pro at keeping secrets, and his sizzling affair with the Dune actress is no exception. These two have been linked since way back in 2016, and it's like they've got a top-level security detail guarding their relationship. But even the best laid plans can go awry. Remember that time in 2021? Some sneaky photographers caught Tom and Zendaya sharing a steamy kiss in a car. Yep, the Hollywood fairy tale turned into a worldwide headline in seconds. Since then, Holland's gone on about the downsides of fame and the lack of privacy as a celebrity. Which is odd, because Tom spills so much about his life in interviews and on social media. So everyone's surprised that he's all hush-hush when it comes to his love life. In one of his most candid reveals, the young actor opened up about his tough past with alcohol. I mean, Tom looks all charming and witty in interviews. Who would have thought he was on a serious path to recovery? It all began after one wild and boozy Christmas in 2021, when it hit him that he might have a problem. The situation got so bad that he had to step back and ask, why? Why am I enslaved to this drink? Why am I so obsessed with the idea of having this drink? Poor guy couldn't catch a break. He felt like an outcast who couldn't fit in without alcohol. And let's be real, going to the pub and sipping on a lime soda just ain't the same. The worst blow came about his rugby pals and their whole scene of guzzling down gallants with a good game. Come 2022 New Year resolutions, and Holland went dry for January. No shocker. It wasn't an easy decision. And definitely not when you're stuck across the pond in England. Turns out, the Brits really know how to party, so booze is everywhere. With wrestling with supervillains, partying with other actors, and trying not to fall off the wagon, that's a lot on the plate. Was it worth it? Oh yes. On June 1st, 2022, Tom celebrated his 26th birthday, which also marked his 5 months of sobriety. According to him, kicking the booze to the curb was the best decision of his life. He feels amazing and looks the part too. Then why is the actor announcing a hiatus? That's right, folks. Tom's about to take a whole year off from the acting scene. He's not quitting, but the not getting caught up mantra's hard to stick by when the pressure mounts. Holland practically grew up in front of the camera, starting his acting journey when he was barely 9. Not to mention, the heartthrob's been juggling blockbuster after blockbuster for 2 years. Spiderman, No Way Home, and Uncharted. Anyone? And he's only 27. So you can't blame the guy for needing a break. But what is a year-long hiatus gonna do for him? Will he come back stronger than ever, or is this the beginning of the end for Tom's career? The speculation is off the charts, and fans are left wondering what's in store for our friendly neighborhood Spidey. According to him, the break was already planned. Call me skeptical, but some peeps out there have a different theory. Now, it's no secret that his Apple TV Plus series, The Crowded Room, didn't exactly receive the rave reviews he might have hoped for. The show's based on the real story of Billy Milligan, a convicted felon declared innocent after his dissociative identity disorder was revealed. Holland plays a poor soul, Danny Sullivan, in this psychological thriller, and his performance has been decent. But fans have taken issue with many aspects of the show, one of which is the casting choice for Tom's mother. Emmy, who's just 36, is playing his mom, and people are spinning this into an age gap controversy. Critics are not holding back either, and the series got panned from here to the moon. Sitting at a sad 31% on Rotten Tomatoes, this might be the worst low of the actor's career. Obviously, this got everyone speculating. Is Tom taking a hiatus after his epic TV flop? Maybe or maybe not. Here's the thing. He didn't get all defensive and shaken by the harsh reviews. Publicly, he's been trying to save face, talking about how the show's got this deep message about anti-bullying. What's more, he said it's just like being a fan of Tottenham Hotspur. How, you ask? Well, it's all about learning resilience. But does the guru behind this life lesson feel differently on the inside? In that case, this is easily one of his best acting performances, because he's got most fans convinced to watch the series for the intention, if not the execution. There's another explanation, though, and that also has everything to do with The Crowded Room. According to him, the miniseries broke him. So what went down on set to leave him feeling this way? Playing the role of Sullivan, a dude tangled up in a bone-chilling crime, pushed him to the brink. He spilled the tea about diving into some seriously intense emotions he'd never experienced before. And to top it all off, he had the nerve-wracking responsibility of calling the shots on the show. In case you missed it. Yes, he's pulling double duty as a producer too. Talk about a high-pressure gig. He went all in for this project, and it took a massive toll on him. Tom's own words say it all. As for now, he's hightailed it to Mexico to lay low for some time, just like Hackman. But I can't say if he's gonna pull a Gene and disappear, or if a return is on next year's calendar. So there you have it, folks. From running for the hills after playing producer and lead guy for Apple TV, to shocking everyone with his real feelings about being a famous actor. That's why Spider-Man star Tom Holland hates Hollywood.